team going into a hostile environment. These fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block, and he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Bulls offense will go on the attack first, and they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what
breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bulls.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense has its first opportunity of the day. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. Complete to the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Panthers are in the hurry-up.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. That's caught. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a third and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Already a solid start to this. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down. Wide open downfield. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. snagged in the middle. It's Walton. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pressure coming. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. Touchdown, Buffalo! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Bring in the heat. Quarterback extends the play. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Pitt pushing the pace.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Caught close to the marker. It's gone. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field.
He lost one down the sideline. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to throw. It's O'Neal. This time he's got his man. Turning it on. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Off play action on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying play action. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Snags it over the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he's loose, and he'll take it. They'll try the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. We have the early make makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So first down here as they go back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Quarterback gets the first down and more. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. To the 15. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Might be changing the route. Off play action. Using his feet to buy time. Touchdown, Buffalo. Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost a race.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He'll do it himself. Fights off the defender. They'll make the stop right there, but Pittsburgh moves the chains and they have a 1st down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
Hit right back to the line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. Finds his man, it's Brown. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Pittsburgh trying to put a touchdown on the board in this red zone trip. It's reverse. Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss of 7.
Well, the offense is trying to go with a trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle for a loss.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Leaves it with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Courtney. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Webb. There he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up the short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Now on first down from the 40. They'll ride the hot hand. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Caught near the sticks. It's Carrion. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Gets the back moving. Looking to fire. Going for 6. Touchdown, Buffalo! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Grabbed over the middle. It's gone. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing this second.
That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. The DBs will back off a bit. Makes the grab. They got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Finds the tight end. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in it.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. Here's the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good. Easy call for the refs. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at...
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Quickly complete. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more...
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down and wants more. At the 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Pitt. He ran. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Great place to start for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Pitt pushing the pace.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Back to pass. It's O'Neal. It's complete on the right side. Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky. Quarterback making checks. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. To the air on first down. Looking for a deep man. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that third down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Using his legs, it's gone. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Panthers in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
The play-action fake. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Panthers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air, it's O'Neal. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on first down. Finds space on the right. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. From the red zone, looking for a space. And he's into the end zone. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the catch. It's Carrion. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune... Turning it on! And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Here's the pressure. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Trying to take it back. Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and now this offense will be in business.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Scanning the field, it's O'Neal. Pulls it in, it's gone. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. He found plenty of room and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Hit it right back to the line.
The defense has got got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a second down play. Now the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed.
That's one of the only ways you're getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ball game to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offensive.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulls.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. A strike downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Off the play fake. Got his man. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. And the Panthers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Punt is in the air on fourth down. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Looking downfield. It's O'Neal. Out of the backfield, he's open. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Release to the back. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. I know there's pressure, especially in this area of the field, to get to the quarterback, but you can't give up a first and goal there. And they'll bring him down for the sack. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. Second down, down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away, because now you've backed yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into the end zone or to score a touchdown. That's going to be a learning opportunity for this young man.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's complete to the left. They found the tight end, but he could not find first down yardage, and it'll be fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Smashes it between the uprights. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying to knock him.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Got it in the middle. It's carry on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jeff.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
Yeah, and the QB tried to use some touch. Let that thing hang up in the air. But when you hang it up over the middle of the field, the defenders have a lot of time to go and try to get it and make a play. A lot of guys near the football. Nice job by the defense being in great position.
So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. Rushes on him. Grabbed behind the line. It's Webb. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. They spun that fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Defense used him out quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. To the ground with the back. Creates a little space. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Panthers. Sends it back in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his man. It's Webb. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He's taking a deep shot. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Under fire. It's a fumble on the play. And the fumble goes out of bounds. Final play of the game, and that's going to do it. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year, the home field advantage.